What's going on, everyone? This is Craft Collects, and welcome to another mail call. This is the mail call for October. If this is your first time here, welcome. This is my channel where I talk about the collectible stuff. If you're returning, appreciate you coming back. We're going over the next 2 months of mail calls, not both in this video, but the videos will be in succession, and so we can get ready for December, rounding out the year. Companies are going to start cranking out what they are pre-ordering so they can lock in your money, and we need to figure out what we are going to get, what we're going to keep, and how we're going to properly display our figures in our collection. So let's get straight into it, straight into the arrivals. Starting with one of the first arrivals, I can't remember which one at this current moment that I'm saying these words, if this was first or Kid Buu was first, but we'll just say this is first and we'll fix it right here in post. Seeing what we have as a a companion piece to an SHF Dragon Ball figure, Thompson Arts is doing amazing with. Figures alone look amazing. The shading, the molding, the expressions, the accessories, the shipping box, the box that emulates an event exclusive. So dope to see what they as a company have been doing for the line, adding figures that we don't have characters completely of at the moment. And yeah, this was dope. This came from Omni Store, saved for the comments, but I've so far haven't had such a bad experience with them. Others have, and especially with this specific figure, that's a conversation for the comments. Go ahead, tell me how you feel. Talk about it on here, talk about it on Reddit. But I'll just say, so far I'm like what, 3 from them. So we've gotten to the end of the year. This was, like I said, October's mail call, so all the hype that has been what Studio Series 86 was, Optimus Prime was going to look like, all culminated to the deliveries from all the retailers, and I finally got my piece, the Commander Class Studio Series 86 Optimus Prime. Man, this is like a full series put into one amazing looking figure, close as they probably can be to the cartoon source material. As you can see over the years, if you're a collector of the mainline, they had a very specific aesthetic and then just slowly went a lot more tuned, because that's kind of where the collectors were. This box itself, I don't think this is one of the boxes I'll be getting rid of. I don't know why. It's just the aesthetic, the artwork, everything about it looks so good. The design, it's a gigantic Commander class box, so you know, where do you put this for storage? I'm super hype with this one. I know I've always had this conflicting feeling, or do I want to stick with the Chug mainline scale, or do I want to go to Legends, because you know, I don't want to have too big of a, I'm just gonna stick with mainline for now. They've done pretty well. Hasbro, you did okay, your designers are doing well, and this is the peak piece that shows that. So I've been cooking this video for way too long of my experience with some of these import retailers, and one that scarred a good amount of the collectors was Global Freaks. I know it hurts to hear it again. You'd think it was all over, you wouldn't have to, but if somebody steals $1 from you, they still stole from you. So I lost, what was it, 3 figures to Global Freaks, so I had to find another way to get them, hopefully not paying scalper rates. And right now, if you get it while the figures are coming out, you won't have to worry about it. So all that to say, 24K power level Vegeta was still available from AliExpress. Trusty AliExpress retailer. They had amazing fast shipping. I want to say it could have been from South America. I'm not gonna say the country because I could be wrong out loud, but I'm very sure they were shipping from South America. Store right here on screen, and I now have one. It will go a little further of the figures that Global Freaks kind of clipped me on. Great. This is actually one on my like top for 2024 figure lists. I think it's more just the expressions and the mold that it has, emulating that old Dragon Ball Z look. So yeah, let me wrap this piece up by saying, oh look, wow, now I have Vegeta with the Saiyan armor on. Ooh, nice. Yeah, got another Hobby Genki delivery. This was second ordered of 2 full power freezers. Why do I have 2? We'll talk about that another day, but this was one that was ordered but was forced to ship right afterwards. I couldn't add it to my warehouse. Also on the top for 24 list because I just love super expressive figures, ones that come with a good amount of accessories. Was this? No, I mean, it was less than it would have been if it was through Premium Bandai. I think I paid like what the figure would have been in figure and shipping than what the figure was on Premium Bandai. So one plus the buying through import, but always a risk. Yeah, full power Frieza. Can't wait to put it with full power Goku and have those two duking it out in the display. And this is number 2 for the Global Freaks casualties. This is the SHF Mecha Frieza. For all but 3 to 4 episodes he existed on the TV show. I still got it because I have Boy from the Future Trunks. So now that small little diorama will be built out. I don't need all these Friezas, but you know, in my head, what I see in my head is gonna be so cool. I just hope I can replicate that. I've done it before for a few displays, and I'll show those on the channel soon, but right now we're talking about Dragon Ball and the imagination that I'm using. Yeah, SHF Mecha Frieza. I haven't even taken this one out to play with it yet, just to see how the articulation and all the accessories that come with it. I've lived through other people's review videos and see how they liked it, and it looks so good. The metallic chrome on the lower half, and some of the additional torso pieces that you can make it look like he was split in half. Great, awesome piece. Global Freaks, screw you. All right, I was actually wrong. This one is the only figure that I got post pre-Global Freaks completely shutting down. This was half of an order. This was supposed to come with the Teen Gohan who surpassed Goku. And yeah, I got one thing out of the 4 items that I pre-ordered, and this is released in January and I got it in October, so comes to show how screwed this situation actually was. I got one figure, no thanks to them as a whole, but appreciate the 1 or 2 people who I had a communication with who were unawares of the things that was going on. Sucks that you ended up being the face of the issue, but yeah, got something from it. This is the second one now. I actually purchased the other one not thinking I was gonna get this one, so hey, look at that. Now I have an extra one. Maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll use it for another Goku display. And to round out the arrivals, this is the Marvel Legends Sentinel soap dispenser. I got this because I couldn't remember if I got it before or after the reveal, but I wanted to make sure that I at least had some kind of larger than hero enemy for the X-Men setup. Now I can definitely use this for either damaged display or fodder display in that same X-Men setup. And also I returned this one. I got another one in the future for cheaper because it was like on like 50% off sale from Amazon. So great to be able to do more and more with these setups for lower prices, because you know the collecting portion has an artistic portion with it, and I can't wait to get chopping up of these figures. All right, so no departures. I have not been selling or doing too well on Mercari, trying to get rid of stuff. I actually need to redo the shop a little bit and go through what I have in inventory so I can make some proper sales again. So we're just gonna skip straight to the pre-orders, and starting with the first day of the month, I hit Big Bad Toy Store, and they had the Majin Buu, the good version, standard grade, not the event exclusive, that came out 2 years ago when I had the opportunity to actually buy it, and for some reason I didn't buy it because I wasn't interested in getting the Majin Buu yet. Couldn't tell you why. I think it was something to do with money. So yeah, now I'm dipping back in. Thankfully, they're giving collectors multiple opportunities to pick up some of the figures that are no longer available or have jumped up in price. And this one's almost for retail for $79.99. I think that's close to what the original came out for. As well as Adventure Time BMO. This is a plushie. I don't know why I'm pre-ordering plushies. Maybe so I don't forget about it in the future. But yeah, BMO, is nice little cute character that they had in the show. I have another plushie I'll talk about in the upcoming mail call. And how is this happening? Where am I getting plushies for? I'm not the plushie type person. So yeah, BMO is now ordered. Hopping over to Hobby Genki, we got SH Figure Arts Vegeta old battle suit. Getting this specific iteration that he had this outfit for makes you either get a Zarbon or a Dodoria, and maybe even a first form Frieza, just so you can recreate one of those setups. and fights. Will I double back? All of those figures cost more than this, so it's like I'm getting this entry level figure to then jump back and get past figures, or even maybe this Monster the Zarbon that's on Premium Bandai site. It's a whole thing. Everybody's always fiend over this outfit, asking for it, and now it's available, so it's a no-brainer. I might as well pick up this figure, and in the future, if I do or do not like it, we'll see. Over back to Hasbro Pulse, and referring to my last video where I spoke about getting the non-HasLab Series 97 Sentinel. Lock this pre-order in, no money down, just waiting a year, and it's just patience from here on out. Awesome. I will back this procedure as long as I'm 100% guaranteed to get the figure. I'm all for this. So let's continue this type of thing for the bigger, wider, larger than life characters, so we don't have to feel like we're just giving these people loans on our money. And lastly, we have Amazon Prime picking up all Transformers. This was Bone Crusher and Scrapper from the Constructicon set. They're Studio Series figures, so of course they were the only combiner that was featured in the Studio Series movie, so they will have that label for them. This one was the deluxe, the other one was the Voyager. They all come in various different scales because for some reason, I guess, you know, a box set one won't work for now, and they want to make sure that it's available for more people and not so hard for you to get. Unlike the Stunticons, and I'm not gonna get breakdown because Entertainment Earth canceled my pre-order. Another rant for another time. But yeah, I got these two just saved here. Maybe they'll go on sale in the future. But you just want to lock them in because you don't want to miss out on these opportunities like I've already done once before. And lastly, Bumblebee from Transformers Bumblebee the movie. This is a new take on the mold. I'm glad they realized that the old mode was all based on what was it called, promo art that was also changed in the future, which is essentially the normal standard process that they go through for all figures. So I'm glad they revisited this one, which means they may revisit the Optimus Prime from that movie, because I had that and I sold that and I wasn't too impressed with it, and I thought a third party was going to make one. I think it was similar to the Lucky Cat, was going to just do an oversized one. We don't know what's going on with that. So we'll just lock this in, hold this down for now, and see it in the new year. Definitely Prime versus Prime will have an updated video and review coming in like a week or two, probably already ready in the works. So yeah, can't wait to see what these look like in the future. Okay, so that's it. Hopefully this video was just as short as I think the timeline is showing me. We have finished another month, and this one wasn't as violent as the next one. The next one's just as bad. I gotta watch my pockets. But thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me and spending some money and figuring out where we're gonna put this stuff. Comment down below what you picked up for the month of October if you remember. Sometimes it's hard for me to go back in these videos or in these emails and figure out where things were purchased, but I do it for the same purpose of trying to budget and to figure out where am I going wrong, and it's always these figures. Man, talk to you soon. Hope everybody's doing well. Hug your loved ones and hold your figures tight. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Great job.